Welcome back to Grow Joyfully. It is such a cold, cold day. It was 4 degrees when my husband went outside this morning, and right now it's only 14. We're going to make it through this winter, aren't we? Yeah, no problem. I just wanted to share with you some seeds that I got from my gardener. I really like them as a company, but it takes their seeds a lot longer than, say, Baker Creek or somebody like that, but you just have to think ahead, I guess. Okay, so we didn't get a lot, but I did order some. I ordered some more of the Mountain Princess. It is a determinate, and it's kind of a medium to small globe. It takes 70 days to maturity. The German Pink, wonderful, wonderful tomato. It's an indeterminate. It takes 85 to 90 days to maturity. And it said that it was brought to the United States by German Mennonite immigrants. And it's known for its giant fruits. And a lot of them can weigh up to 2 pounds. So this is a medium acidic and highly sweet tomato. And it's definitely a classic. Watermelon beefsteak, I was out of those seeds. It's just a pretty and unique beefsteak. I've grown it for at least 4 years. It's an indeterminate, and it has a pink and red flesh, and it does remind you of a big juicy watermelon. They get very big too, and it only takes 75 days to maturity for this one. And then there's the Tiffin Mennonite, which did really, really well for me last year. There were big fruits, and a lot of them. This is an indeterminate, and it has a potato leaf, just like the Brandywine tomatoes have. I was out of the vintage wine tomato. Isn't that a beautiful tomato? It is an indeterminate. It is a 1980s heirloom. It's a fairly new variety to the scene, but it's a very beautiful one and has red and gold stripes on it. And it is a Brandywine variety. So one of the parents was a Brandywine in order to make this. And it's not a hybrid, so it is a stabilized variety. And it only takes 60 to 70 days. That's amazing. They included a little heirloom seed packet for me to be able to put some seeds in. So that's nice. That's a nice touch for their customers. And the last one, of course, is my habanadas. I just wanted to make sure I had some. Even though I have a whole bunch that I save for myself, I just wanted to make sure I had some. So that is the exciting news and seed portion of this video. So it's time to go out and feed the animals in the freezing cold. Let's get it done. I'm going to have to carry some water out today because the frost-free faucet is frozen. Say that fast 10 times. And I won't be able to have water out there for the chickens and the rooster and the rabbit. So I get to carry water out. It's going to be interesting to try to film and carry water and carry the bread snack I have for them and the colander I have to put the eggs in. But hey, we can do this, right? Right. We had to bring Lucy back in this morning. It was just too cold to let her come out. Let's see if I can navigate the snow with a bucket of water, a phone, a colander, a gallon jug full of water. I could do this. Okay, come on out, guys. You're free. Oh. Yes, I was going to feed you some nummies, huh? Oh, looks like your auntie already put down some corn for you. And I'm going to feed you an old roll that you will love. There you go. They love bread. I try not to feed them too much because it may not be good for their tummies. And I try to break it up as small as I can. But they sure love it. If it's really dry, I just leave it whole and let them peck on it as they want. entertains them, gives them something to do. I just like to give them some treats now and then, just so they know that I love them. And they'll be better layers. Look how much better the little Cochin Banty's doing. Our feathers are coming in. It's about time. With 14 degrees out here. Hard to imagine that this is going to look green and lush and lovely in 3.5 months, give or take. I was counting it up the other day. There's at least 7 months of inhospitable weather compared to 5 months of good weather. And then 2 of those months has super duper hot heat. So yeah, I've just kind of been rethinking this whole thing. I know that I struggle through winter, but hot summer sometimes makes it difficult too. All right, time to go see what they're up to inside. The ice is freezing up in their waterer. Dang it. But the pad is still warm and still working, so I'm not really sure. I guess it's just the sheer cold that we're dealing with. I can't even get the lid off here or here to put the water in. So I've poured some hot water over it, and hopefully that will help. George is all fed and watered, and I gave him some bread for treat. He really likes the bread too. Are you all tucked in and cozy, George? He's got his water, his hay, his grain, and some bread. He's a beautiful bird. It's beautiful out here, but man, is it cold. I want to check and see if the frost-free faucet is still frozen. Please work, please work. Oh, it is. It's working. Oh, yay. That's wonderful. What a blessing. I've got hopper fed and some water and some hay, all of his little alfalfa pellets and his bunny treats, and he is very content. The temperature in his rabbit hutch is much, much warmer than out here. I think my face is frozen. I can't really speak, so I'm slurring my words. Oh, he's really thirsty because his water's frozen too, even though it's on a heat mat. We try to keep 2 waters out here for him, but they both froze. That's why we check the animals very frequently. Poor little man. As soon as he finishes that, I'm going to knock the ice out from it and fill it back up again. Goodness. It's a good thing I got out here early today. We bought this scratch at a different store, a local farm store, and it doesn't have the corn cracked, so they're not loving this quite as much. They're going to have to work at this more, but it could be more warming to their bodies if their bodies have to work harder to break it down and digest it. We got 9 eggs this morning. It's still pretty early. They'll probably lay some more. I'm going to go and check things in the greenhouse. Make sure they're not freezing too. It's so nice to see that the chickens are laying again. I've already shared at least 3 dozen. 1 with my sister, 2 with my daughter. It's really good to see this happening again. I'm in the house and I'm warming up. My face is still frozen. It's hard to form coherent sentences, but I'm going to warm up and rest up and then go have a good day, and I hope you do too. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by.